Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachaha Chadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace salutations to the elect of Israel. I just wanted to speak through the Spirit. What's up, Rebsy? Lay down. Come on, lay down. So yeah, I was just I just wanted to speak on just like just how good Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is to me. Yahweh is the true name of the Father who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son's name, who the world ignorantly calls JC, Jesus. Jeebus Cross. Um, that is not his name. His name is Yahweh Shai. But I wanted to speak on just how good he is, how good he is, how good he's been to me. I have been ostracized. I have been talked about. I've been left for dead. Uh, and we're supposed to, give thanks, right, for all things, right? That's John, James 1, right? My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect, entire, wanting nothing. Right? So I'm saying this in regards to, you know, there's times where I don't have, a lot of money, and a lot. But the scriptures say, it's like getting money. It's like going into a bag with holes. And that's true. Let's see if we can get that through the spirit. Yeah, Haggai 1:16. We have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye not have enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And when ye earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. Look at that. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways, right? So we have to consider our ways. We have to, you know, think about what we have and what we're doing with it, and asking Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai what to do with it and how much to do with it you know. But he also said his servant shall eat. Now, I do have a job where there is a kitchen and there's mad food, and they always feed me. They always feed me. There be 1,000 people there and eating. I can walk in there and they will hand me food, and I will sit and eat it. You know, and every time I eat it, I walk in there and I tell them thank you. And it was funny because the other day, um, the one of the girls in there, she was like, she's like, every time we give you something to eat, you always say thank you, and then after you're done eating, you come back in and you say thank you again, And I'm like, yeah, I'm just, grateful, you know what I mean? But she don't know that, like, I know it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, you know what I mean? And she's like, that really goes a long way with us, And I was like, oh, that's cool, I was like, well, that's good to know, But then At the same time, it was like, it was the other day when they had like the closing ceremony for the week where, people get their awards and all this other stuff. Now, mind you, how about Shimei Shai has been so good to me that he let me do archery all week, and it was a short week, and he let me do it all week, and I love teaching archery. I love shooting archery. I love teaching archery. The Lord let me get certified last year in it to be able to teach, and it was long, tedious class, but I passed all the tests and I'm certified. And now that I'm with this new camp, they can recertify me. I don't have to go through all these hoops. They're gonna send me a thing. I'm gonna take the test all over again, and boom, recertified. But when they didn't know I was certified, it wasn't me telling them that I was certified. They let me teach because one of the girls was out, and it was crazy because I had so much fun over there, and I didn't have to, corral a bunch of children. But it was good because the children came over to there, and I was able to teach them, and they were able to see another side of me, which was awesome. And so then we closing ceremony came, and then they were like, "Oh, like we didn't have to go," which was cool. I was like, "Well, shoot, I don't have to go." Plus I'm not with my group. I'm up here this week, so we don't have to go. But we were within an earshot and a bird's eye view of everything, and it was it's been really wet and rainy down here, and so they did it at another outside of the field, and then my coworker who heads up the archery was like, "Yo, we gotta go down to closing ceremony." I was like, "Oh, okay." So we put all the arrows up, put all the arrows up and the arrows up and the bows up. We didn't put up the targets because we was like, well, we're gonna have to teach today and let the children. So I get down there, and all the children see me, so they like playing tag with me. You know what I mean? Which is good for me. I get to get my cardio in. Some more cardio. So I'm running around chasing them, but listening to everything, and then all of a sudden they're like, they always do the counts of the week. So they're like, "Oh yeah, this guy, blah blah blah, this guy, blah blah blah, this person, well, this person, da 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 da, and they're so good." Yeah, I heard them like give compliments and stuff, but I'm listening, but I'm not really paying attention. And then they say my name, and then I'm like, "What?" You know what I mean? But I thought I heard my name, but I'm still trying to chase one of these little children because I'm tired of being it. Like I'm always it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like chasing them, and then like one of my coworkers stopped me like, "Yo," and I'm like, "What's up, man?" And they're like, "Yo, they're calling your name." I was like, "For what?" I was like, they're like, "Yo, you count of the week." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I walk up there. The children are like chanting my name, like the whole camp is chanting my name and like pumping their fist in the air, and I'm like, "What the feezy with Jeezy's going on?" And it was very, very humbling. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool," But I was like, how could I get that when I wasn't even there all week? But I was like, you know what? I ain't even going to trip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to trip. I'm just going to take it. They gave me like a gift card for like a free coffee at this coffee place where I haven't been to, which I'm looking forward to going to. So, like, I'm high fiving the children. Children are running up, hugging me, and I'm hugging them back, and we're talking to them, asking them how they're doing. But it was really surreal, just the way they were chanting my name. Now, mind you, I haven't heard my name being chanted since I was doing stand up comedy. And just a roar of just applause. And so then I go back and I'm like, yeah, let's get back to this tag because I'm tired of being it. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being it. Let's go. So I'm back there doing tag again, and then all of a sudden another one of the people from the front office comes up and they're like, yeah, I wanted to talk about how this one counselor here, he anytime we ask him to do something, he does it, and and blah 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 blah, and and now he's over there helping out with archery this week, and he's doing such a great job, and they call my name again, and they're like, "Yo, you won 2 awards," and I was like, "Why are they calling me now?" Like, dang. So when I started to walk up there again, the chants got louder, and they were like, ever won 2 awards ever. And I was like, word? You know what I mean? And the second time, Colossians 3 and 23, and whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as unto the Lord and not unto men. And we have these jobs, and we're and through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he's given these jobs. Now, mind you, we don't like the people that we're with. We know we're around wicked people. We know we're around these Edomites. We're around people that we just don't want to be around. We're around a lot of wicked people. We're around some decent people, whatever. But if they're not, if they're not Israelites and they ain't calling on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we have to still keep our distance and be careful what we say, and be as harmless as a dove, but wise as a serpent. Like we gotta put that armor on and use discernment when we're dealing with people, right? But no, not but with saying that, this is what popped in my head, because I was like, as much as we don't like the job and we know we're getting paid peanuts and we know how everything works with that, we just say, oh man, like the scripture said it. We don't get paid much. Like we eat, but we still hungry. We drink, but we ain't quenched, but we know. But through this word, we are getting quenched. But in this world, we're not. It's not enough. And because we're living under the Job 9:24. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not so, then who is it? We know who it is. It's Esau Edom. You know what I mean? These devils run these companies. And, but if we go in with the mindset that we go in there and we work hard as unto the Lord, because the Lord is watching us. The Lord gave us this job and we work hard in it. We don't, it's annoying. It comes with all the other things that brings, but we still mash forward and we do things unto the Lord, as the same way as unto me. Using the spirit of the Lord that He's given to me to do exhortations and do lessons and things of that nature. Right? We do it unto the Lord and not unto men. But the next verse is 2. It says, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of his inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Yahweh Shai, the Lord Yahweh Hamashiach. Right? Now, this is in regards to us, the men of the Lord doing what we do, right? And that's why through the spirit I said that earlier. But this is the thing was that I was thinking was that, yeah, like everything that we do it unto the Lord and not unto men. You know what I mean? Everything that we do, because the thing that we are working, we do want the inheritance. Now, me doing that little job isn't gonna give me an inheritance. You know what I'm saying? It's doing the will of Yahweh by Shemi Shai. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say what? What is the whole duty of man? That we fear the Lord and keep his commandments. Right? And Matthew 6 and 33 says, seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you, right? So when I received the recognition at the job, I was very grateful you know, because I work with the youth, you know, and I go in there, the scriptures do tell us to let our light shine before men, so that the Lord will see all good works. You know what I mean? And these people know that we're different. And I'm speaking to the men and the women who who do this. Oh, and let me say this too. I forgot. I want, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace, salutations to the elect of Israel, the Akim and the Akwath. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta say that. Gotta say that. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yes, the elders and apostles, who I learn from daily. Um, yeah, shout out to those mighty men. And I was just so humbled and taken back by it, by the whole thing. And it's like I do these lessons, and it's like not a lot of people watch them, and sometimes I get discouraged, but I'm like, I can't stop. You know what I mean? Because YouTube is a liar anyway. I mean, I was shadow banned when I was doing stand up comedy. And I mean, how much more am I shadow banned now? I was told by people a long time ago that they supposed to be getting notifications. They never get the notifications. But once again, I'm believing through faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is pleased with these. You know what I mean? And the scriptures do tell me to prophesy to the wind. I do got to speak. I do have to say these things. You know what I mean? I won't, through the power and spirit Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Yahweh willing, that I never take my hands off the plow. It may be a day or 2, 3, 4, 5 days, but I'm still, I'm still doing this because a lot of times I'm on the back end learning, you know, and and getting myself built up in the spirit. So what are you saying, Yalad? Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that everything that we do, we have to do it with the eyes of knowing that the eyes of the Lord are on us, because the scriptures do say that the eyes of the Lord are everywhere. Proverbs 15:3. Let's get that. So I can. The eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So it's not like the Lord ain't seeing what we doing, because we have every opportunity to go off, and we have every opportunity to exhort and to edify and to be a light and to not teach but just walk uprightly, right? And you know it was just to receive those awards, just show me that, one, these people do see me. They do see me. I'm very stoic at work, but at the same time, when I'm spoken to, I speak back. You know what I mean? And I'm friendly. I don't come off as haughty or anything, because this what the hell is there to be proud of, us Israelites? What the hell is there to be proud of? The first scripture I started off reading, there's nothing to be proud of having a job where you making money that that goes into a bag with holes in it. How is that proud? How is it proud knowing that we're under the curses? You know what I mean? That we fear for our lives day and night. There's nothing to be proud of. And plus, and second of all, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai hates pride. He hates it. There's nothing to be proud of. That's why we got to walk humbly. We got to be circumspect. We have to be diligent. These are things that we have to do. I was just so grateful to the Lord for doing that, because I didn't, we don't deserve this. We deserve to get our heads knocked in. I mean, we're getting our asses kicked now for our disobedience. But for the Lord to see that, and I go in not murmuring and not complaining, because when I walk in there, when I walk onto camp, it's like I'm bombarded with children running up to me. Like as soon as I step foot in the camp, I'm hearing my name being called. Everyone's waving to me. Children are chasing me down, hugging me, asking me how I'm doing. I'm hugging them back, asking them how they're doing. Most of the children, I know their parents, because I work with them at the after school. you know, and just through the Spirit, our rock design, Lord willing, I hope that I get to the kingdom and I have mad children like that. And that was one thing I was looking at through spiritually as well. I was like, man, what if I like really have like mad children like this? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I was like, wow, because it was just an experience. It was just so many different things were happening to me, and I was looking at everything through a spiritual eye. Because there was nothing to be carnal about it. Even though I was handed pieces of paper that had my name on it, and I was handed gift certificates, gift cards. And I'm very grateful for them. And I'm gonna find a place and get myself a nice cup of coffee. But I was hopefully it's delicious. I was looking at everything spiritually because I was like, man, the Lord's watching me. You know what I mean? I mean, from bouncing back from being suspended to getting two awards, that ain't nothing but the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you saying? What are you saying, Lord? I'm saying, let's stop murmuring, let's stop complaining, and let's just keep being diligent, and let's keep letting our light shine, and let's stop looking at these jobs as just look at these jobs as what they are. They are things to help us we make money for the means, but at the same time, we have to let our light shine. Man, let's get that. Let your light shine so that man can see it works. Yep, let your light shine before men. Boom. Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill and cannot be hid. We can't hide ourselves. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel or on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light shine like I'm very excited. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So we have to show we have to be that light. You know what I mean? So they because people are gonna ask us why how are we like how we are? And we have to, and through the Spirit, we through the sermon, we let them know who's the ruler of our lives. We gotta let them know. We're supposed to let people know who the ruler of our lives are, man. It's the Lord. The Lord does this for us. I'm telling you, them these people. That's why a lot of people don't. That's why a lot of people don't like us. You think everyone that share my name like me? But at the same time, I'm not there for them. I'm there for that job because the Lord gave me that job, and I gotta do the job well. Just like I have to do this well, to the best of my ability. I gotta do both those jobs to the best of my ability. You know, I thought they were gonna can me, but then I was like, the only person who can can me is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So when I came back, I was welcomed with open arms. I had to sign a few forms and stuff, but I was welcomed back with open arms, and I went right back to work. I went right back to business. You know, and the Lord's seen it. You know, and I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, how about Shimmy Awashai is still blessing us. We need his mercy. We need his blessings. Look at all the things that are happening right now. We got mad stuff going on right now. All these unrighteous decrees that are being passed right now. This Nero just passed a bill to take away everything. People snap benefits in the ass. I cleared mine out a couple of years ago, actually during COVID, because I knew this was coming. You know what I'm saying? Because the elders and apostles was talking about it 3 years ago about how all this was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then, Section 8's going to be gone. You know what I mean? We already got the family of the word popping off. And not even to mention, we're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. We are looking for Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect, man. It's just a little quick exhortation, man. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. Thank you, Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, for just me being able to do this. Till next time, Shalom.